Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy, blessed Sunday, everybody. You know I'm going to say what I always say. If you're watching this program, then you are already blessed because God has already gotten you up with the breath of life. I got a short but sweet one today. So let's not even waste no time. Let's get into it. I hope your Sunday is going well. Let's go. We are back in the chapter of Exodus, verse 14. And if you don't have a Bible, then you can go in and Google online. Just Google the Bible. And the chapter is Exodus. Exodus chapter 14. And we started at verse 1. A root. Now, the pastor talked about a root. And he gave this scenario of a grandfather walking with his grandson. And they were walking and he told his grandson, reach down and pull up that plant. So the grandson got down there and he tugged and he finally pulled the plant out and it had a little root on it. So then they walked along further. There was a bigger plant and the grandfather told the son, now pull that one up. So the little grandson got down there and he pulled and yanked, but he couldn't get it out. So finally he reached down there and helped him and they pulled it out together. And when they pulled out the plant, it had a long developed root. So he basically told his grandson, sometimes there are things that are rooted, but with a little bit of help and the right help, you can still get that out. All right, that's a word for somebody. A root. The children of Israel had crossed through the Red Sea. The miracle is designed to break a hole over your life. So remember, the children of Israel had been in bondage for 400 years. And Pharaoh had that hold on them. So even though they were already released now through the grace of God, they still had that hold on them mentally. And like the pastor said, sometimes when you can be removed from something, it can still be in you and still hinder you because you've had that in you, that root so long. The miracle is designed to break a hole over your life. God will sometimes use a disaster or dramatic events to break the hold of the enemy and show you who is for you. The miracle was designed to bolster their faith in God. Moses was there to remind the children of Israel what God had done for them. The Red Sea moment. God brought them out. Look back over your life and see what it was that God brought you out. Everything you have gone through in your life was necessary. The children of Israel's position was prearranged. When they got to the Red Sea and felt trapped, God already knew what he would do. He opened the Red Sea. God purposely positioned them because he already knew that he would bring them through. The enemy's pursuit was prompted. Now in the scripture, and let me read this one. Then I will harden Pharaoh's heart so that he will pursue them, and I will gain honor over Pharaoh and over all his army, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. So the enemy's pursuit was prompted. Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he decided to go after the children of Israel. And as we read in the scripture, that God hardened Pharaoh's heart. Now, ain't that something? God hardened Pharaoh's heart. This is a reminder that God is in control of the enemy. Your enemy is subject to God's control. It's a setup that God is about to do something supernaturally in your life this week. God will cause your enemy to only be a memory. You will never see it again. It will be completely removed from your life. Let me read that again. God will cause your enemy to only be a memory. You will never see it again. It will be completely removed from your life. That's your word. The children of Israel deliverance was predestined. In verse 13, Moses said to the people, do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today. God is fixing to show you that whatever you are up against and cannot stand, against the God. God is fixing to show you that whatever you are up against cannot stand against the power of God. So stand still and watch God move in a miraculous way. Special presentation now. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. I don't have to say anything else. It is all there. So stand still and watch God move in a miraculous way, supernaturally in your life. You don't have to worry. Everything has been predestined, set up by the Lord. And remember that He controls your enemy. So stand still. Watch God move in a miraculous way. You're going to be blessed this week. I can feel it right now. All right, everybody. Be blessed. And I love you so much.